Hello and welcome to Acres of Clay. We are finally finished with our corn silage harvest of 2021. I am standing next to the pile. The last that we harvested, as you saw at the beginning of the video, was right next to the farm, making it super simple for harvesting. It's just right here. So that was the last field that we had to do. Other than we do have one more field, and I am going to do an update on that field maybe in the next video. That is a short day corn that we planted in July, I think. And anyways, that will be the last that we harvest. We will wait until probably right around the first frost to make sure that it has all the growth that it can get. And that won't necessarily go on this pile because that is going to be for heifer feed. The heifer feed corn silage will go in a separate pile. So this we covered up. We started yesterday, and I will show you clips of it in here. You can see that we had a couple pieces of plastic that were left over from the old corn silage that we just took it off. And we're still feeding out of that old corn silage. We will be feeding that up until it is gone. Then we will transition into the new corn silage. So we had a couple used pieces of plastic that we put up first. We did that. We put tires all down on that to see how much that would cover. Those pieces covered just a little bit, it seemed like, of the pile. Then we measured to see how much plastic to order for the rest of the pile. So we like to reuse it when we can. If it doesn't have holes in it and we can keep it all in one big piece, that is always a plus and it's a money saver. So we try to utilize what we can and save some money that way. It's a nasty job because these tires have been sitting here for who knows how long and just slowly accumulating, but it's all mud underneath. They've got rainwater, they got old silage in them, and yeah, all these tires are gonna go on top of that pile. So lots of work, but it'll be done, and once it's done, it'll be a good thing. And then this morning, we finished up with the other rolls of plastic that we ordered. There was 2 rolls that we ordered, and they are brand new plastic, and we rolled that out, covered it, and I have lots of footage for you. So sit back, enjoy. Hope you guys enjoy this video. If you do, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe if you're not already. Subscribe to our channel. We'd love to have you part of our YouTube family, our YouTube community. So the corn that's closest to the farm was actually pasture that we wanted to rotate, and we will put pasture back into it or some type of cover crop this fall. But before we do that, we wanted to let the girls out and eat up anything that they could find. So we let them out today. We put the pasture, we put the fence all back up. Sanders worked really hard at that. Put the fence all back up and checked it to make sure it's hot, and then we let them out and they just went crazy. They just kicking up their heels. Of course they have to check their boundaries, so that's what they do first, and after that they pretty much live out here. They don't come in other than for water, so that's pretty cool. Alright, so that's how far we got. Got just a little pile left. So this here is what my boots look like.
Well, I just cleaned off mine.
Oh, you have nice looking ones.
No.
Mine are heavy.
You see my pants?
You see my pants?
I do.
Uh-huh.
Mine's
Okay.
That's from working up there. Okay.
And you see my hands? I had gloves on.
Hold on, there.
And I got this side too. Yeah, it's a messy job. Corn silage did really well this year. It yielded well. Seemed to be a little bit drier this year, but that was just because we didn't have a lot of rain at the end of the summer. So it's okay. It's okay if it's a little dry. We did kind of alternate between the dryer and then put some wet on top and then dry and wet, and did it that way, so that way there can be, it can all kind of get mixed in together. But yeah, we're thankful that harvest went well without any issues, problems, no major breakdowns, no accidents, nothing like that, which is always a blessing. This morning we had all hands on deck, so everybody was here helping putting the tires on, collecting the tires, getting rid of that big pile of tires that we had. That's such an eyesore, and we put them all on the top, and that helps to hold this plastic down, especially when it gets really windy, because here it can get very windy, and then the plastic, if wind catches underneath, it can move the tires, but usually if you get enough tires on it, then the plastic doesn't flop all over. And then we have these big tractor tires that we put on the seams. Like right here is a seam. We put the tractor tires on the sides, that way it holds it down really tight. Thank you all for watching. Hope you have an amazing day, and we will see you in the next video. Take care.